I think if people don't understand, and a lot of people don't know, like, so when I, came in as Ryback, and we did the local competitors.
Were you having fun then?
Yeah, and another thing with that, and I can't say thank you enough to all those local guys that went in the ring with me with that. And we always joke, Tyson Kidd. I would with all those guys, I'd start having lunch with them. I was around them all day because I loved the fact I had creative freedom with this to go out there and do whatever I wanted. And Hunter would help out and give me some ideas on this and there. And someone else, Fit or Arn would put something here and there. But ultimately, I was allowed to kind of use my creative juices more during this. And I thought I knew when I started going against the guys on the smaller side, I was like, I got to make this like a car wreck and make it very entertaining to get people to be interested in
no
this.
one told you do this, do that. They allowed you creative.
They allowed me to go out there and get over.
Sure.
Which
worked.
Yeah. And, but Tyson, we would joke about I'd spend time with these guys, and because I was trusting at that point, Mike, in my career, it's very fragile and they can go south at any point.
Yeah.
Every week is the most important week. So I needed these guys to understand that I'm not going out there alone and doing this, that without them, I'm not going to go out there and get over. And without them taking the bumps that they were taking and trusting me to put this thing together. Mm-hmm. And they all, I can't tell you, there was not one guy that did not come through. And some were probably a little better than others, but ultimately every single one of them came out there and gave me everything they had. And in the end, it worked out beautifully. But it was one of those things, we're riding that wave. I had some really good momentum, but I feel like
Do you think they had any plans whatsoever?
No.
They liked the fact that you were a natural catchphrase was born, new guys getting over. It exists with wrestling, squash, which they're getting back to now, which is great and everything. And I also think it's kind of ironic that, those guys taking the bumps, and I know many of them, a guy like John Silver, a couple guys.
You've been that guy for...
Got a gold medal in enhancement talent work. But,
my first match at OVW, the nerd Pat Buck.
But these guys, it's, they're taking these bumps. They're there. They're getting paid to be an extra for the day.
Yeah.
And they would literally sell their soul. And I mean that in a good way, because I've been there, to get a job with this well-respected, the most prestigious juggernaut of professional wrestling company in the world. And you're put in a position where you're like, I'm creatively delivering, I get to do all this stuff, and it's just real sad that you get to this position. You hear this from a lot of performers, it doesn't. Did you ever lose that passion? Was it just you had passion for pro wrestling, but you kind of lost your passion for the company? Is that
I don't. And I want to say no to that still. Yeah. I still want to believe that ultimately this is all going to be made right and be fine.